It is written in the book of good and evil that in a time long ago all was peace and harmony, paradise on earth. Then one fateful day the universe shifted. All was dark, and for those born on that day their evil destiny would be sealed. Now they have united to wreak havoc on an unsuspecting world, and forevermore would be known as Warriors! Led by the walking, talking Tower of Destruction, Plague. A true physical specimen, an iron beauty, steel maiden. He's too hot to handle, he's Pyro! The biggest chip off the Rock of Gibraltar, Lady Battleaxe. The Duke of Doom, he's your worst nightmare. The Royal Good Girl, gone bad, Princess Malice. The utter state of confusion, he's Chaos. And a truly dangerous snake in the grass, Venom! And I, the Lord of Rules and Discipline, have brought back the most skillful teams of modern-day knights to continue the quest to do battle against the despicable warriors. Representing the gold team from Long Beach, California, personal trainer Tess Logan. And the Spank Loan Officer from Paris, California, Gary Liggins, will settle all accounts with the Warriors. For the purple team from Los Angeles, Carpenter Robert Williams and his teammate Lisa Bayer, a cheering instructor who hopes their fight song spells victory against their opponents. These teams shall vie for knighthood in a whirling battle where but one couple shall reap the riches of sweet victory. There is no turning back. The time has come for knights and warriors.
This is no ordinary dome. You're looking at the Warrior Dome. Battleground for today's face-off round of Knights and Warriors. Hi again, everybody. I'm Joe Fowler, and I'm going to be bringing you all the play-by-play in today's tournament, where the medieval games of the 12th century are updated and brought to the 20th century. And joining me wherever the action takes place throughout this crazy dome is Lisa Cannon.
You said it, Joe. Boy, I hope the Knights can do it again. We're rooting for them. And I'll have all the inside stories from the floor of the Warrior Dome. Back to you, Joe.
We'll be waiting on it, Lisa. Now, both teams competing today have already won round one preliminary competitions, and they have surely earned the right to advance to this round of play. Although they've been here once before, they really don't quite know what to expect from each other, and of course, from the Warriors. All right, you ready? Let's go. The action begins with our medieval version of that military machine, the catapult.
Joe, our catapult is a 20th century marvel of steel and power, launching red balls the length of the Warrior Dome to the waiting Knights. The Warriors will compound the Knights' problems by firing yellow balls at them from the giant slingshots. The Knights must brave the 60-mile-per-hour slingshot and hurl the red balls back toward the castle through the ring of fire, scoring 5, 10, or 15 points for each successful throw. Playing time for this event is 1 minute.
Thanks, Lisa. Oh, boy, I don't have to tell you what that sound is. The Warriors have entered the Warrior Dome. You can feel the evil in the air. Pretty foul stuff. Look at them. They taunt the gallery. But would you believe that over the last few weeks, some of the crowd has actually started to root for these Warriors? Maybe they like their muscularity or their armor, their arrogance. Maybe they like Pyro and his addiction to everything that burns. Pyro, ready to ignite his plaything. Oh, look at this dramatics. Pyro with his dramatics. I could have used him at my last barbecue. He's effective, isn't he? Here we go. This event will be a heads-up match between the gold team's Gary Liggins. He's 6'2", 195-pound loan officer from Paris, California. And the purple team's Robert Williams, a 28-year-old carpenter, 6'2", 200 pounds from Los Angeles. Chaos and Plague will be manning the catapult. Nightmare and Pyro behind the slingshots. While the guys wait for the start, let's find out what is in store for them.
You realize the Knights have to do two things at one time.
Yeah.
First, they have to catch the balls while getting hit with the balls.
Yeah.
Like slingshot.
Yeah.
Then they have to throw the balls through the ring of fire.
No way.
While getting hit again.
No way. It can't
out. 60 on the clock. There's the trumpet, and the goal here is to grab a red ball. That's the only ball that will score points. And you can see the start is slow as Robert Williams couldn't find a red ball. Gary Liggins has one. Williams has his. Williams throws for a 10 and is high. Look at Liggins. He's up in the 5 with 2 balls. Misses low and misses high. Oh, he'll regret that. He had 2 great opportunities to score. 40 seconds and counting. Robert Williams dodges a gold bullet. Fires, and yes. And we have Liggins coming up to the 5. He's got bullets all over him. He's throwing 2 of them. He's got guts. I'll give him credit for that. Liggins has scored 10 points. Williams picks one up in the 5, moves back to the 10 because he wants 10. He takes a shot to the shoulder. Liggins shoots. Williams shoots. They're bombarding the ring of fire. The Knights are having their way. The Warriors are slow to hit them with the gold bullets. And those bullets come at 50, 60, 70 miles an hour. Liggins takes a shot, shoots. Yes! 5 seconds and counting. It's 20-0. Williams again is a little high. The purple Knight is high. Liggins shoots and hits again. Wow! Gary Liggins has come on strong. Everything in the 5-point range. He's got guts. Show you the highlights. Hey, when I said heads up match, I should have said heads off match. Look at this. Boom! Ow! Ouch! These guys really take a beating. Great match. Here's Lisa.
Nice heat for you, Gary. You were running up to the ring of fire like to heck with the Warriors.
yeah, you're right. I was just trying to do anything and everything it takes to win. I mean, them guys out there is tough, but it was worth it.
Okay, and Robert, not a great heat for you, though.
Well, this is a tough event for me. I'll get him next round.
All right, thank you both very much. The ladies are getting ready, so back to the Fowler Tower.
All right, let's move on to our second heat of catapult. Our female Knights, Tess Logan and Lisa Bear, will now go head-to-head. Tess is a 23-year-old nursing student from Long Beach, California. She's 5'2", 125 pounds. Lisa Bear, a 27-year-old cheerleading instructor from Los Angeles. She stands 5'3" and checks in at 108. Battle Axe and Bantam are manning the slingshots with their sights set on foiling any attempt the Knights make at zeroing in on that ring of fire. Steel Maiden and Malice are at the catapult. Tess and Lisa look ready. There's a trumpet, 60 on the clock. Both of these Lady Knights did not score in the first round a few weeks ago. Neither of them could score then. But you could see Tess Logan fires, tries to move into the 5 zone, and misses. There are 46 seconds and counting. Logan and Bear fight for that red ball because they're hard to get to. And it's Logan with it. She takes one to the back. Battle Axe hit her. Logan fires! Yes! 36 seconds and counting. Lisa Bear going to take a shot. She ducks the venom shot. Moves to the ball. Oh, she gets hit on the side. Has the guts to stand still and take it as a really true Lady Knight. 25 seconds and counting. She did miss her shot, but she's given it her all. Lisa Bear from the 10 deflects a gold bullet, shoots low. Here comes Logan, takes one to the hip, fires low. Another shot is missed. 13 seconds and counting. Lisa Bear needs her first points in the competition. She stops and fires to the 5. Yes! 5 seconds and counting. They're both showing a lot of guts here. 5-5 the score. One more. No, that's it. There's the gong. That was an excellent round for both Bear and Logan. Let's go to our Warrior Cam highlights. You think this event is any easier for the ladies? Think again. Take a look at this. Gives a whole new meaning to a shot in the arm. Boom, boom, right there. And whatever you do, don't ever turn your back on a Warrior. Not a lot of scoring, but I think the tone is set for a very competitive battle as we take a look at our scores after one heat of catapult. The purple team of Bear and Williams trails the gold team of Logan and Liggins 30-5. Welcome back to a charged-up Warrior Dome and Knights and Warriors. We have 7 more challenging events to go. We now move on to one of the most difficult and treacherous of our one-on-one contests, Battle Swords.
In this event, each competitor must possess strength, agility, and balance. This tall platform houses 2 mechanical treadmills going in opposite directions. Each competitor must keep pace with the moving track while attempting to strike each other with their padded swords. If the Warrior falls first, 50 points go to the Knight. If both are still standing at the end of this 30-second event, the Knight will receive 25 points. Of course, if either swordsman falls, the event is over.
Our lone officer, Gary Liggins, will go first. His opponent, the Plague. This is Plague's first time back on Battle Swords since he broke 2 swords over the heads of a couple of Knights on a recent show. Liggins, ready or not? just wasn't hard enough. He didn't break a sweat.
Boy, Plague just got you in 4 seconds, Gary. Can I ask what happened?
Yeah, well, he was tough. I mean, I got to give it to him. I didn't expect to get hit like that. He was a little too tough, but I'll come back, seriously. That's the fun thing about playing those other events.
All right, we're going to do it again. Robert has climbed onto the platform. He is ready to face the loathsome Plague. The treadmills have started, and there's the trumpet. Robert went down in 7 seconds the last time he played this. And look at this. It's a stand-up with no blows. Plague now hits and jab. Robert is on the edge. He doesn't know how precariously on the edge he is. 17 seconds. You can see what Robert's chosen to do. He's not going to hit. He's just going to take the blows, because when he swings, he loses balance. So Plague is going to batter him. 9, 8. Interesting strategy. Robert is not going to hit. He'll take the blows, and he'll survive the Plague. Not many people can say they did that. 25 points, and Plague goes across to push him down. But Robert has the last laugh, because Robert Williams scores. And Plague is not happy about it. Oh, there's the first swing by Robert Williams down in the fog. Let's go to our Warrior Cam highlight.
Robert, let's talk a little bit about the strategy. Very interesting.
I just wanted to stay up there. You got the points. I figured the best way was just to block him, and that's what I did.
What are you doing
before?
The hitting game. Hit me.
It was a survival game.
Hit me. Hit me. Take this helmet and hit me. Hit me. Live. Do it. This we want action. What was that? That was nothing. A whip. My mother can do that.
I'm not going to follow that. Let's go to our scoreboard. I wouldn't dare try to follow that. And it's a tie. You can't get any closer than this, folks. Gold and purple Knights are tied up at 30 apiece. And we will move on. This next event is one of our most unique.
Played on a revolving turntable measuring 25 feet in diameter, the wheel will spin in one direction while the Knights try to outrun the wheel in the opposite direction, passing the red arrow lap counter. Now, if that's not tough enough, we've placed 2 obstacles along the way. 2 2-foot hurdles that the Knight must jump while trying to stay on both feet. This is a 45-second event. Each time the Knight passes the lap counter on the outside of the wheel, 10 points will be earned. If both feet touch the inside circle, the lap does not count.
So is that all? Nope, that's not all.
Tess and Lisa, your day has come. Meet your equalizer.
Okay, let's go. This is an individual event with just the ladies competing, but the points that they earn will be added to their team score. Tess is going to need a lot of speed to elude those bad girls. Venom, Battle Axe, Steel Maiden, Malice are ready to take aim with the giant mace. 45 on the clock. This event requires the ultimate in coordination. You have to run, you have to hurdle, you have to avoid the death ball. And Tess is heading for her first lap. And she's got 10. You can see that Steel Maiden lost control of the death mace, so they're going to have to wing it around. You know, these Lady Warriors, they have turned this into an art form. They seem to be toying with Tess. She's got 20 points, 2 laps. There's Malice. Princess Malice holds it. It's the pick-off routine. She's going to fling it on Tess. Tess does step into the interior mat. This lap does not count. So the Warriors are starting to get to her. There's a shot by Battle Axe. Not good. 7 seconds and counting. 20 points. Tess is held up. And she can come around within the next 4 seconds. She's got 30 points. And she does have 30 points. So Tess Logan has been able to accumulate 30 points for her team, the gold team. Lisa Bear is about to take her place on the wheel. 45 on the clock. And I'll tell you what, folks, even a Lady Warrior has some pride. They've got plenty of pride, in fact, and they did not look good on that last run. So Princess Malice is going to try to avenge, and Lisa Bear is around for a lap. Bear has the death mace right behind her. There are 30 seconds to go, but she is able to hold off. You have to hurdle and avoid. She gets it in the rear and keeps her balance. Lisa Bear is making a travesty of this game. She's all over the wheel, and yet she is now off the wheel. Battle Axe, leave it to Battle Axe to knock Lisa Bear right off the wheel. Let's go to the highlights. The Warriors have turned this into a team event. Princess Malice passes the death ball to Lady Battle Axe, and our big bad lady takes the feed like any good team player would do. She slam dunks Lisa Bear.
Wow, they got you with that mace. You know, that thing is so deceiving. When you look at it, you've got so much to worry about.
Yeah, I was trying so hard just to get points this time and make it around, because last time I ran my butt off and I didn't get anything, so this time I tried to forget about the ball and it got me.
Well, the female Knights really look good, as you said. 30 points for each of them, and it doesn't get any closer than this. The gold team of Tess Logan and Gary Liggins are tied with the purple team of Lisa Bear and Robert Williams, 60-60. Certainly one of the most ominous and powerful forces of nature is that of the volcano. History tells us that this monstrous pressure cooker often strikes without warning. Well, with that as our premise, we give you our rendition of the volcano.
Joe, the volcano rises 30 feet above the Warrior Dome. 2 knights will attempt to scale this meshed mountain, while 4 caged warriors will be inside waiting to erupt and ultimately disrupt the knights' brave climb. There are 4 scoring zones worth 25, 50, 75, and 100 points for reaching the crest of the mountain. This is a 45-second event for the men, 1 minute for the ladies. Back to you, Joe.
Bubbling inside on the verge of eruption are Plague, Pyro, Nightmare, and Chaos.
Just wait till we get started. We're gonna be all over them knights like molten lava. Let's get busy!
For the Gold Knights, you see Gary Liggins. He's ready. The purple will be represented by Robert Williams. He's ready. Williams, in fact, went to the top the last time he was in the volcano, and here we go. Williams is already reaching for the 50 zone. Williams is a rock climber. The idea is the same, except he's got a crazy man in the middle of this volcano trying to knock him down. Robert Williams is racing into the 50 zone. Gary Liggins is now in the 50 zone, and Chaos swinging as chaotically as he can. There are 22 seconds and counting, and look at Robert Williams tear up the volcano. Chaos is going to have to pick on Liggins because he cannot touch Robert Williams. Chaos smashes Liggins in the gut, but there is Robert Williams at the top as he grabs his flag at the 7-second mark. 100 points. Take a look at the highlights. Oh, this event was a breeze for Robert Williams. He cruised all the way to the top. It's a different story for Gary Liggins. While Williams cruised, Liggins bruised and bruised and bruised again.
You make it look so easy up there.
It is pretty easy, actually. It's only 30 feet. I'm used to climbing a little bit higher than that.
You can't convince Gary Liggins this is easy, nor the ladies, Tess and Lisa. They better be ready or they won't know what hit them inside the volcano. Boiling over with all kinds of badness are our lady warriors. Princess Malice is hanging on the swing, and they are ready. They're off. Lisa Bear in purple, Tess Logan in gold. This is Lisa's best event. She's only 108 pounds, and she pulls up very quickly. She went to the top a couple weeks ago. Princess Malice slams Tess Logan and also hits Bear at the wire. They are in the 50-point zone. At least Lisa is. Tess is almost there. There are 40 seconds and counting. Princess Malice better concentrate on Lisa Bear because she's heading for the 75. 35 and counting. She's too far below Lisa Bear. This is the Warriors' most frustrating event. There's little they can do as Tess Logan is slammed from the volcano. She hangs on for dear life as Lisa Bear hangs on to the top for a championship round. Lisa Bear has the flag with 18 seconds to go and 100 more points tacked on to the Purple Knights. So not to be outdone by her teammate, Lisa Bear climbs to the top, and the Purple Knights have a 100-point lead over the Gold Knights. Our score, 260 to 160. All right, let's take our hidden camera into the Forbidden Warrior Den.
Hey, Plague! Didn't I give you a rough time out there, huh?
Are you kidding? I've got headlights that can kick his butt. Stop your toe attacking and fall in. Stop again. Chest out. Head up. Stop again. Chest out. Stand proud, warrior. Get that grin off your face. Chest out. Stop again. Feet at a 45-degree angle. Heels all out and touching. Stop again. Chest. Good job, warrior.
Welcome back to the Royal Rumble, and we are about to begin the second half of our round 2 face-off on Knights and Warriors. The team of Bear and Williams soared to the top of the volcano, and they have soared to the lead as you see our scoreboard. The Purple Knights 260, the gold team of Logan and Liggins 160. In this next event, we have taken the #1 spectator sport during medieval times and given it a 1990s twist. The sport at the time was jousting. The sport today is roller joust.
The horses may be gone, but not the excitement. In fact, we've replaced the horses with inline skates. The Knights and Warriors will race around this oval track. Now, around the track are 24 rings that the Knights will attempt to capture using a 5-foot lance while being chased by 2 warriors. For the first 15 seconds of this 45-second event, the Knights will have the exclusive use of the inside lanes of the track to escape the warriors. The red rings are worth 10 points and the gold 25. If a warrior captures a Knight by knocking him off his feet, the event is over.
Our Lady Knights get to keep all of the points that they score. Sound easy? Are you kidding? Not if Venom and Malice have anything to say about it.
Malice, I can't wait to go after those slippery little knights. Yeah, I know how you feel. It was a really good idea removing our brakes from our skates. Yeah, well, it'll be great. We'll just have to stop in their faces. Yeah.
Okay, Tess will start from the center of the track. She must determine how best to avoid the wheeled warriors and lance as many loops as she can. Venom and Malice are circling the track, ready to roll into action. Everybody looks ready. And we are off, 45 on the clock. Tess will wait. She will wait for Malice to pass her. She's in the warrior-free zone. Remember, Tess has 3 brothers and 6 sisters. She knows what it's like to battle for something, and she's got 35 points right now. She's battling for the rings. And there, the warrior-free zone is history, and look who's right at Tess. It is Malice, and it won't take long. You knew what was going to happen. It's like falling off of a cliff. A done deal. 35 points is what she gets. Here's our replay. Tess was clearly intimidated by her wheeled warriors. Here she politely stops to let Malice cross, but forgets that Malice can go inside and bring an end to her misery. X marks the spot. Lisa Bear's in the middle. She's ready to make a run for the rings. And roller joust is underway. And you can see that Lisa's playing the smart move, moving in behind Malice. She has a gold ring. That's 25 points. Our cheerleading instructor. She wants to someday become a stunt woman. Well, this is a good little stunt right there, coming around and getting another goal. What a great move. And I believe she's going to be taking her fall as her first stunt woman lesson coming up pretty soon. But look at that move. She gets another goal. What a smart run. It might not last much longer, but she's looking great to this point. She goes for the goal. Give her all the credit in the world. She used 1/4 of the track and made a circular motion to get 3 goals in a row. 75 points for Lisa Bear. Here are our highlights. Heads up skating for Lisa. She shows some real smarts as she doubles back twice for those precious gold rings. Yeah, it's pretty smart, right? Well, to Malice, this isn't smart, it's dumb luck. And Lisa's luck just ran out.
Wow, Lisa, talk about thinking on your feet. Boy, I tell you, the pressure must be on when you got those 2 warriors coming at you.
Yeah, Malice seems to come out of nowhere from behind every single time, so I just tried to hurry and get those gold things. Forget about the red.
Well, you know how we talk about using brawn and brains? She used her noodle, no doubt about it. Very smart run for Lisa Bear, and here are your total scores. And the purple team has a 140-point lead over the gold, 335 to 195. All right, we're back for more Knights and Warriors. Now, in designing our events, we combine 2 basic elements, strength and strategy. Some events require more strength. Others require more strategy. Strategy is important to our next event, Tug of Warriors.
Here in the arena, you see before you 2 10-foot pedestals. At each end of the rope is a 24-inch swivel upon which the knight and warrior will be positioned. The object of the event is to pull the warrior off the pedestal in 30 seconds or less. If the knight is successful, 100 points will be awarded. If the knight falls, no points will be received. If both the knight and the warrior manage to stay on their pedestals for 30 seconds, the knight will be awarded 50 points. Back to you, Joe.
This is a one-on-one matchup with the male Knights taking on Pyro. Gary Liggins is going to have to use all that strategy we spoke of to bring Pyro down. There we go, 30 on the clock. Gary Liggins is a bodybuilder, he has strength, but will he be able to figure out the swivel? Will he keep his balance? Pyro is having more tough time with him than usual. He's 10 seconds into the competition. Liggins is hanging in there. Remember, they're over 10 feet up. They're on a swivel, and it looks like Pyro is toying with him. He's just pulling. Liggins doesn't have much left. Liggins goes back, and he is into the fog. He held in there as long as he could. In fact, 24 seconds, which is better than most Knights can do. Let's take a look at the highlights. Check this out. While Pyro's pulling, Gary holds his own and hangs 10. But the tide turns, and he wipes out 10 feet down. Bonsai!
Gary, you tried to hang in there for a while, but he got you in the end.
Yeah, Lisa, you're right. I thought I had him there, seriously. I gave it on my own.
Intimidate you a little bit?
Oh, no. The main thing was I saw him rocking. I thought I could go for it. I let out a little too much rope, and he got me there. I tried to hang on. It just didn't happen.
Well, we're going to let you get ready for the next event. Run back up to Joe. Get ready for our next heat.
It's now time to see what Robert Williams can do against Pyro in Tug of Warriors. 30 on the clock. Williams trying to latch that rope on. He is ready. Arms out. There they go. The last time these two met, Williams held him to a standoff. He did not fall. And Pyro remembers that. Pyro was whipping the rope early on. Now he's just kind of tug-of-warring it. 20 seconds to go. I can see Pyro's leaning back. If Williams only let go, I think he'd have him. 16 to play. Robert Williams playing cautiously, allowing Pyro to do most of the movement. There are 10 seconds. 10 seconds to survive. Pyro and Williams. Look at Williams with one hand. Is that bold or what? 2 seconds. Williams is going to survive again against Pyro. Oh, how frustrating can that be for Pyro? Take a look at the replay as Williams refused to go down. Check out Pyro's face, the ferocity, the tenacity, the vanity. Robert hangs in there for 50 points, but there's another contest going on, folks. Not to be outdone by the night, Pyro does a backflip with a full tuck. Oh, yeah, I'll bet Greg Louganis will be proud of that one, huh? All right, take a look at the scores. The purple team of Williams and Bear lead with 385 points to 195 for Liggins and Logan. Our next event is called The Pit. It's a full contact event which Tess and Lisa and Gary and Robert will square off and battle it out one-on-one.
This rigorous event is played in a 25-foot deep dish of dew, where the Knights will go head-to-head in the most fierce and raucous shoving match you've ever seen. Throughout this event, the Warriors will rock the bowl back and forth while the Knights try to knock each other down in one of the 4 score zones as many times as they can in 45 seconds. The points really add up as the Knights, using only a blocking bag, knock each other down in the mark 75, 50, and 2 25-point sectors. Here's Joe with all the action.
Powering this pot will be all 4 Warriors.
Remember, ladies, no pain, no gain. So you should do real well in the pit, because you're really going to be hurting.
As you can see, our Lady Knights are wearing protective back, elbow, knee, and headgear. They will have to have it. The ladies up first. The Warriors are ready to start rocking the pit. 45 on the clock. Logan and Bear. Logan in gold. Bear in purple. And they are standing pat in the middle as the pit starts to rock. It'll become ever increasingly difficult to stand on your feet. When you fall, as Tess Logan did right there, your opponent gets the number of points, which is 25 for Lisa Bear. Bear and Logan, both of them are 5'3". Logan has a slight weight advantage here, but oh, she goes down. 75-pointer, add them up. It's 100 points for Bear. And Logan hits the pin again. 25 more points. 125 for Lisa Bear. They both push up, and Lisa almost falls. Tess does. That's 75 more points. Again, Tess hits the pit. That's twice. 2 more 75s. 275 points for Lisa Bear. And Logan struggles to the finish. That's it. There's the gong. Lisa Bear racks up a ton of points. 275-0. They want to put this one away for sure. Here's our replay. You know, Lisa's our career cheerleader. I think her fight song must be here. Push him back, way back. That's exactly what she does. Okay, here come the guys. Now the rules are exactly the same for Gary and Robert, and so are the pitfalls. The Purple Knights are threatening to put this one out of reach. Liggins in gold, Williams in purple. Let's go! It's a balancing act. You fall in the 50, your opponent gets the 50, and so on and so forth. 37 seconds and counting. This is a good one. Down goes Liggins. That's 25 for Robert Williams and the Purple Knights. Down goes Liggins. Another 25 for Robert Williams. It's 75-25 in favor of Liggins. Liggins goes down again. It's like I'm calling a wrestling match here. 17 seconds to go. They are popping each other. Liggins hits the ground again. 12 seconds and counting. He's down again. Oh, he tries to dive on top of Robert Williams. You do desperate things when your team's down, but Williams is all over him. He is on top of him. And there is the trumpet. Another big win for the Purple Knights. But give Liggins credit, he did everything he could to make it interesting, especially when he goes airborne. Let's take a closer look. Do we have a parachute for Gary? He's got to be saying to himself, man, this event is the pits.
And the purple team dominates again, 200-0. Robert, what do you think your advantage was in the pit?
I think I had the better balance, being that he's new to the game, so I was able to dominate that way.
Gary, I know you were not ready for that. You were jumping in the air, and you were...
Yeah, you're right there. But, I'm not going to take anything away. I mean, he did a tremendous job. He kept his balance there. And the Warriors, they were good at shaking the pit. But, yeah, I tried. Seriously.
If this were a fight, they'd stop it. But this is bigger than a fight. This is Knights and Warriors, and we plug away. Here's your score. 860-195. Purple over gold.
The Knights will take aim on target onslaught when we return with Knights and Warriors.
Lisa, it's just one huge celebration for the Purple Knights. They are winning big.
Absolutely, and it's Lisa's birthday, so you got to figure she's having a really nice one. On the other hand, however, in our next event, anything is possible, so Gary and Tess can still come back.
The final event, Target Onslaught. It's played in two parts. The entire Warrior Dome is converted into a huge shooting gallery. In the first part, one teammate has 30 seconds to hit 6 floor targets. And the weapon of choice? This specially designed power crossbow. The archer will be trying to earn time rather than points. Starting with a minimum 30 seconds in the bank, each hit is worth an extra 5 seconds. One hit pushes the total to 35, 2 hits to 40 seconds, and so on. That total is then passed on to the shooter's teammate for the second half.
In the second part, the other teammate must hit the high-flying, onslaughting Warriors as they zigzag their way toward the shooter. A Warrior hit on the first slide is worth 150 points, second 100 points, and the last closest slide is worth 50 points.
Lisa Bear and Robert Williams, our Purple Knights, will shoot first. They have a whopping 665-point lead. Lisa has elected to go first. Every target she hits will mean extra time when her partner takes over. Here we go. The right horse is up and down just that quickly. The sun is next, and Lisa shoots, just barely misses the sun. Another reload for Robert, and yes! That's 2. She is hot. There's the dragon right in front of her. Just missing with 15 seconds to go. Another shot. Yes! Coming this fall. Honey, I blew up the shooting gallery. She's all over the place. 8 seconds and counting. 15 points so far. Maybe 15 seconds so far with 3 hits. 1 second to go. One more shot is just a little bit high. She hits 3 targets. That's what she gets credit for. That means she has earned 15 extra seconds for her partner. So now, Robert steps up to the power crossbow. He takes aim at the onslaughting Warriors. He has 45 seconds to hit as many as he can. There's the trumpet, and here comes Venom for 150. Robert is awfully low on that one. Cutting across his nightmare, he points to his derriere and says, hit it, baby, hit it. Here comes a long shot for 150, just misses Flag. Another shot zooming over the broadcast booth. Put on the armor. The arrows are flying. Malice for 150. He's ahead of her. 22 seconds and counting. Another shot is taken, and Pyro is out in the clear. Here comes a 50-point aim at Nightmare, and it's no good. Oh, they're flying left and right, but no contact so far. Malice is missed as she lands. 10 seconds to go. And what is she waiting for? Battle Axe is what he wants. Oh, he got Venom for 100 points. 3, 2, how about Battle Axe for 150. Did he get her? He got her at the trumpet. Oh, what a round that was. 150 points. And folks, we've seen a little history. 1,010 total. That's the first time any night team has hit the 1,000 mark. Take a look at the replay. We call this the human skeet shoot, and here's why. Robert hits Venom in the bullseye. 100 points there. Lisa Bear reaching up and does the rapid-fire loading, and Robert takes aim on that big target, gives Battle Axe a trim for 50 points. Right after this brief commercial timeout, we will see how well Lisa and Robert's opponents will do when we return for the conclusion of Knights and Warriors. Here we go. The Gold Knights of Tess Logan and Gary Liggins will now try to do virtually the impossible and win this tournament. Remember, they need 815 just to tie. Tess will shoot first. It's crucial she do well and give her teammate a chance to do well himself. Here's the first target, and boy, she just barely nips the sun. I'll tell you, it was just at the base of the target, but she did not knock the target over, and she misses just barely again. 18 and counting. Her teammate loads as quickly as possible. Logan and Liggins. It sounds good, but it's been a frustrating night for them. The sun is down, one target cut. And the horse, the left horse, is the next active target. Tess Logan is ready to shoot. She's high with it. 1 second left. That is going to be it. One target hit by Tess. That means she has earned 5 extra seconds for her partner. So now Gary steps to the power crossbow, takes aim at the onslaughting Warriors. He has 35 seconds to hit as many as they can. You just don't worry at this point. You go for the big points. That's all this team can do. And here we go. The Plague ramming across the 150 zone. And the Gold Knights, it's been a frustrating night. They had trouble loading their proud power crossbow. Here comes Venom for 150. It's just a little bit low. 21 and counting. There's Pyro on the 100 rail. Oh, it just misses both Pyro and Chaos. That would have been a double whammy. Another shot at Chaos is low. There's Malice. We also have Steel Maiden. He misses both. 7 seconds and counting. Battle Axe at the 150 zone. Yes! And Battle Axe catches it. What a fitting end to a big night for the Warriors, because they beat the Gold Knights, and Battle Axe in all her glory hangs on to the arrow. 150 points, but our grand champions of tonight's competition, the Purple Knights, Lisa Bear and Robert Williams. They take a deep breath, get ready for the medal ceremony, but let's take a look at this replay. I guess this wasn't Tess and Gary's day. Talk about humiliation. Battle Axe snatches the arrow in midair. And then Plague adds the final insult. The party's over. No use hanging around.
Boy, I tell you, just wasn't your day today. But just to get to the face-off round, you're good. You just didn't have a good one today.
Yeah, I had a great time, and I wish Lisa and Bob the best of luck. I know they can do it and take us all the way. So good luck, Lisa and Bob.
All right, Gary?
Yeah, I'm going to piggyback on what she said. I'm going to wish both of them the best of luck, number one. And I just had a great time, seriously. Everybody was A-OK. The Warriors, they're great, nice competitors. It was fun.
All right, nice team spirit. Gallery, let's show them what we think about that.
Here's your final score. The gold team ends up with 345 points, while the purple team racks up a phenomenal 1,010 points. And I got a souvenir out of it. Lady Battle Axe in all her glory from her perch tossed me the arrow. It's been that kind of a night. And we've got one more piece of business. The Lord of Rules and Discipline presents Robert Williams and Lisa Bear with their winning medals when we come back on Knights and Warriors. Congratulations to Lisa and Robert. You're on your way to the semifinal round and one step closer to those grand prizes in the Royal Finals. And now, for our medal presentation, the Lord of Rules and Discipline.
Jolly good show, Lisa and Robert. You have once again played well and fought valiantly. In so doing, you have surely achieved beyond belief and will once again face the wrath of the barbarian warriors. Spectators here in the Warrior Dome, let us give a big hurrah for Lisa Bear and Robert Williams.
What can we say, Lisa? We saw a blowout.
We saw domination. What would you have done in the gold team's position?
I think I would have asked the Lord of Rules and Discipline to put on a gold uniform and help me. Next week will be closer, or I will swing from the rail. Okay? We'll see you next time. For Lisa Canning and this zany crowd. Next time on Knights and Warriors.
Whoa, big fight?
No, big date.
Big trouble.